sounds way better now. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Check for mic here. This is Dom's mic here on the left side. I'm going to click to the sign here. No, just trying to. Yeah, I was, Yep.
So if there's a future of this, so I'm but if there's something that is, I'm not gonna just gonna come down here and this team basketball right across. They really chip you out and stuff, but like at 15 seconds.
Oh, they just like it.
It's pretty quick there.
If you would throw man and you something.
The first 4 games goes 5. The last game goes yeah, we didn't last week.
I just did an episode of just kind of giving an update what's been going on. Just kind of I've been doing it for a while. But it's a time. 30 seconds.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Francy Sheldon Memorial Gym. For our second live feed on volleyball.
Oh Oh my goodness.
We're no longer rookies.
Yeah, we're now sophomores, I think we
We're
say.
sophomores, right?
Wow, what a turnout.
Yeah, we got. I think last week we got to watch them really improve over those three games against Grace Academy, and I really saw, our girls kind of not together for that last game. Really good. So excited to watch them see their partition tonight.
Yeah, looking at the us volley that last really something going on the offensive end. Also, the defensive end was looking really great on our end. We were able to get up there and block a lot of the hits. We were seeing a lot of the spikes that were bending a lot. Now we're hosting Fellowship Christian tonight. Like, they got a pretty stacked team as well. They have a lot of lots of subs that they have at their disposal tonight. Excited for another great team here at Sheldon Court.
Yeah, as we look on the screen there, you'll see the Fellowship Christian Academy roster. Like you were saying, Dom, a number of girls there, which substitutions. They got lots of options. I don't really know much about their volleyball program. I'll find out here shortly when we get rolling. You see Coach Orth there. The girls ready. Get him fired up. Try to go to Savannah. See who's going to start 6 for us. Uh, Lily Jefferson, Lily Lewis, Abby Guerrero, uh, Kaylana Kirk, uh, Ayukes, and Savannah Black Tomahawk to round out the roster. This lineup for our Lady Hawks.
Wow, and then it looks like over here on their side of number 23, high attack, number 3, Dubois. I apologize if I mispronounce your name. If you're listening from anywhere you're listening to. We also have Haley Gregore, number 1, Diemtrick, and number 5, Leoncia Diemtrick. And I believe, I cannot see the number right now, but I believe it's 22. That's Myro Nets. I apologize if I pronounce her name.
Yeah, they don't give us a roster with pronunciation.
Yeah,
Not
yes.
doing us any favors up here in the booth.
I was, when I was a young would always Dom, and they would somehow call me Don. They would still find a way to mess it up.
Oh my goodness! And when you're a kid, right? You get your name mixed up. Like I got one name. I didn't choose it. You did, right?
Yeah.
I was at a correct. They called me Matthew on the roll, and I'm like, no, they called me Matt. There's two people in this world that can call me Matthew. Mom when I'm in trouble, and my grandma.
Yep. That's kind of how I am with Dominic. Unless,
Yep. Yep. And just a little side note, it was in conversation before we got live on the air talking about your podcast and
Mhm.
I was asking what kind of topics you cover in the podcast.
Oh yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I've been trying to stay as consistent as possible, just keeping people updated what's going on.
Nice.
Biggest thing. Looks like we have number 10. Oh, number 16. We have Abigail. Sometimes the first serve is the hardest serve. Some people like to say.
Yeah, yeah. First one up, all eyes are on you.
For 11, Haley Grigori. Greg, for the sake of this screen, I'll say Haley G.
Haley G, yeah, I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, just to make sure I don't mispronounce. I know how that.
Nice serve. Oh, way to keep the ball in play, Heaven. Oh, gets out of bounds.
For the screen there, number 15 here in Tulalip actually is a sophomore here in Tulalip, and she is going to be setting us up with a serve. Lily Jefferson. Just short here on that the offensive end here. Looks like Fellowship Christian to take the ball here on the offensive end. Number 5, Leoncia Diemtrich.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, trying to get my headset. I got some technical difficulties going on. I'm trying to check out there for a minute. So we got a score of 4-2. Fellowship with an early lead. Um, Looks like Savannah Black Tomahawk up here for the serve. Savannah's a senior. I don't know if she's ever really played volleyball much before, but it's always, like we said last week, 3 years without a program. So this will be her first opportunity, her senior year to play, which is good to see out here. Volleyball's a tough sport to pick up, and there she is with a point for the Lady Hawks.
Nice to
4-3.
make it 4-3. We still have the ball. We're still serving here to make an opportunity here. Number 9, Savannah Black Tomahawk to serve here in Tulalip. Ball just dropped in right before the net. Fellowship is at the second hit.
Great job by the grade lead Lewis there to let the ball go out of bounds.
It's always the hardest thing I think about volleyball. It's like we were saying last time, just, trying to figure out where the ball's going to land.
Yep.
Looks like another serve goes up.
And I don't know. We saw Savannah serve much last week, but she's got 3 in a row in play, which is pretty impressive. Oh,
Yep, 3 in a row in play. Looks like Tulalip on the defensive side of things, served by number 13 Addison F. by Fellowship Christian. Doing a little bit of a running serve motion here, just out of bounds, or actually,
just out of bounds.
yeah, just out of bounds.
Yeah, a little jump serve action there. You don't see that very often at the high school level, let alone the 1B high school level. So just missing there. Good height, good elevation, just off a little bit.
Lead serve. Just off the right hand. It looks like it went to the little bit left of her right hand. And sometimes when that happens in volleyball, it can go anywhere. It's a pretty unique thing about volleyball. Hands are getting on there. Hands are really getting hyped over there for Fellowship Christian. Number 1, Erica. Just missed by Savannah there. On the defensive side, number 9, Fellowship Christian to serve 1-16. Score is not 7.
Yeah, but a much closer matchup here between our Lady Hawks and the Fellowship Christian girls. You want to come out and see a competitive, close game. Makes it more fun to watch. Really Lewis just shy there on the pass over the net.
Just short there.
Well, I think she's really shown leadership. She's keeping her teammates engaged, excited, and positive. Positive.
Ooh, just short by number 15 of Tulalip, Lily. The thing is about those past set hits, to learning.
Yeah, it was a couple of our girls were leaving. I go, "Oh, you ready for a bump set spike?" And my principal, Mr. Plummer, looks over and says, "That's a little outdated. They're on the pass set hit mentality." I was like, "Okay, I'll take that one to the broadcast booth tonight."
It's like things are starting to pile in here as number 3 sets the serve. Kayona Freiberg. Is it Kylona?
Kailona.
Kylona. Oh,
Maybe Kailana.
Kaylana. Apologize there. Ball just bounced off Savannah Black Tomahawk there.
Fellowship trying to make a run here. Up by 4.
Still close game. Substitution made by Fellowship Christian. Number 3 substitutes in. Deanna is to serve. Deanna Dubovitz. Again, Deanna D for short.
I'm just going to let you handle all the Fellowship Christian games. I'm not even going to give it that, but you're doing a great job, pal.
Try it. Looks like
Abby
that's
gets the ball over.
Fellowship Christian just right over number 16 of Tulalip. Oh, just right over Abby. One of those things is when you can spike it over in any type of way, it makes it confusing on the defensive end. That's the beautiful part about volleyball to me.
good pass there by
Oh,
Savannah, and looks like I go, you go, you go, I go, and nobody.
a little bit of miscommunication, just like in any sport, especially in volleyball. When the ball's coming and you say, "Hey, you got it," or "I got it," something you got to really make sure you're crossing your P's and Q's. Some
Yep,
people would say.
yep. You gotta communication is absolutely essential and key in this game. With all the movement going on, the ball up in the air. And really, I mean, if you're doing it right, you're not watching where your teammates are going. You're looking at the ball, and so that's where vocal communication comes into play. Because if you're looking at your teammates, then you're not going to be very successful with looking at the ball and making a play on it.
Exactly. So right here we actually have our roster for all the people who are watching from home. We have our roster: Kelowna Freiberg, Anderson, Lewis, Alexandria Ray, Ike Steno, Tomahawk, Kaylina Hall, Tamirna McLean, Heaven Ayuk, Lily Jefferson, and Abigail Abby Guerrero, and also on the Fellowship Christian Academy, we have
Good luck. There you go. It's all you, Dom.
Erica Diemtrick and Jobet. That was a little bit fast. Level 2. Number 3, hit the third, Deanna Dubovets. I believe she's actually served a couple times here for Fellowship Christian. You know, in my high school career in the 1B, I don't think I had to play Fellowship Christian, so I've seen it here. It's really cool. Oh, just off the arms of Savannah there.
Yeah, I don't know how long this school's been around, and maybe it's one of the things that started their athletic programs. You know, they have obviously volleyball and basketball. Last year, I saw them, and I don't know if they have a football team or not.
Yeah, good pass, good set. Almost a good hit there.
Oh,
Almost a good hit. That's another point there for Fellowship Christian. Thank you guys for joining Tulalip TV here. Remember, you guys can always listen on Tulalip.tv. Make sure to check that out if you're not in the Tulalip area, or come check it out. Francy Sheldon in Tulalip. Looks like a good pass there by Savannah.
pass to Lee up the front, Abby
A
up and over.
great offensive scheme there. Just short by number 11, Haley G. for Fellowship Christian. Just short getting it over the net. Great volley back here for Tulalip there. Number 16, Abby actually gets it right over the net to score for Tulalip. Makes it
Evan
7 points.
Ayukes with an underhand serve right there, and the hit just into the net.
That was one of those spikes. You're glad it hits the
Yeah,
net.
that was coming at you. That was coming at
Oh, one was short by actually number 12, Heaven Ayukes. Just short. That
you. Yeah,
net is a lot higher
substitution.
than it looks.
Katia Maronitz in for Fellowship.
Looks like number 22, Katia, to serve it. Oh, that's a
Rayleigh was going to pass that and decided to go for more of a set. One of those things happens.
always to roll the volleyball back to the other side, never to throw it. I never understood that. Maybe to prevent injury. That
Well, when I was in high school PE playing volleyball, we had a bunch of baseball players my senior year that decided that they were going to take PE instead of weights. And, oh my goodness, it was the most competitive. Most competitive. What do they call it? Rec sport class we had to play in. And our volleyball games got intense. Of course, 17, 18 years old, and they're trying to hit it as hard as you can.
oh yeah. Oh,
But it was fun. Good memories.
one more skip over number 3, Joanna Freiberg, Ilona,
Kaylana?
Kaylana. Again, sorry to the people listening. I am just also learning how to pronounce these names. Oh,
Good
just
position
short.
there. In the right position, just barely missed it. You know, it's like, oh, baseball, right? You reach
Mm,
just 1 inch, half inch off, and the ball goes foul instead of fair. You just thought right there on returning these serves. Just a little off.
mm. Another serve by actually number 11, Haley Lee from Fellowship Christian. I believe she is doing the running start approach here with the serves.
Running start with a jump serve. Ooh, man, we
Oh,
heard that one from up here.
that was a loud boom.
Yeah, that one popped good. Smiling a little bit and shaking that off. Caught her by surprise a little bit.
Sometimes it takes a game to get involved. Sometimes maybe it takes a couple points. Fellowship Christian actually right now has 20 on the board. Tulalip 9. Actually, we got the Tulalip football team, some players in the house tonight, as long as some alumni. We actually also have some fans in here bringing their little ones. Lots of people in the house tonight here watching Tulalip and Fellowship Christian as the coaches bring their teams in to focus on the rest of this game one game plan here. You wonder what is Tulalip dialing up here, the defensive side of things, for the rest of this game.
Yeah, just a little refocus here from Coach Orth. Rally scoring, this back and forth rally scoring. 11 points seems like a lot, but it can change in a hurry. But a couple nice defensive plays. Could be it could be 18 to 20 before we know it.
Yes, momentum is a huge thing in volleyball. Number 11, Haley G. Start the serve. Oh,
I will see that looks like Fellowship's turning up the heat a little bit on their serves.
they actually came in today and they're serving pretty, you know, in audiences. Let that one go. Tulalip says as Tulalip steps up here to serve. That serve just a little far past the line here. Really makes that easy call here.
Number 15, Lily Jefferson for the Lady Hawks gets it in. I notice a lot of our girls seem to be more comfortable with that underhand serve. We talked about this a lot last week. Serve over play is a really important part of this game. So I'd rather see them go with what they're comfortable with and put the ball in play.
Number 24, Masha Myra Nets, substitute here on the front left. Number 5, Leonka.
That is technically a miss hit on that serve when you hear that slap like that, but it ended up working out there for Masha.
Drop it right in the middle. Hard thing to do sometimes. Oh, almost taken out by a volleyball here. Holy, my goodness.
That was a close one.
Instant replay here. Look, the ref just short of getting hit there. Was really involved in watching this fan. I tell him to serve. Just gets it over. Pass.
Oh. Rayleigh almost took a fist to the face from Lily there. She swung at it. But all smiles. All smiles. Having a good time. Making memories, getting better with their teammates.
Number 13, Addison F. to serve today.
I think I could pronounce that one. Addison Forsyth.
Forsyth.
Yeah, I can pronounce that one. You can have the rest. I'll commentate when Addison makes a play, and then you can take the rest of them.
A big catch by a fan here in the stands. I believe one of the fans. Tulalip Heritage Hawks. Good hands, good alertness.
Yeah, it's the football player corner up there. I heard about talking about going to the game after a school day. And Coach said they can get here at 5:45 to support our girls before they go to practice at 6. So it's good to see our boys step up and show up to support our Lady Hawks.
Another coaching adjustment here, possibly made by either both teams here. Tulalip to huddle up and be coached up by Jamie Orth, head coach.
And I don't know how many timeouts you get per game in volleyball. If you get two per, well, it has to be at least 2 because we've had 3 timeouts this game. So, that is the game.
Oh,
it was 25.
Not a timeout. I apologize.
Not a timeout. Yep. I just looked at the scoreboard up there.
Fans here with their little ones, socializing, observing, possibly doing some homework, catching up on whatever they're going to catch up on. Maybe it be some Facebook. Maybe they're checking out Tulalip News on their phones. Remember, you guys can always do that on your internet app. Check out Facebook Tulalip News. Coaches, fans, families here today. We have people here just enjoying the time. We have coaches. Great safety missionary looks like here. That is really
interesting.
Very, yeah. Good for them here today. Good to see that everybody's in good spirits here today.
Well, yeah, and Tulalip TV has an app now. I didn't realize it until this fall when I got back to school. Talking to our director, producer.
I believe so.
He's
Yes.
the guy in charge that tells us where to go and what to do and when to be there. And he was like, "Oh yeah, they completely mobile. Log into the website and just use the mobile app there. If you weren't aware of that, if you're listening from home,
Caleb's stepping it up here, providing apps, providing live streams for you to be able to watch your cousins, your friends, your family, um, all types of things. If you're watching a distant friend, it doesn't even have to be a folks. This is our roster here, coached by Jamie North and girls volleyball, like we did past time. So find your friend, take a Snapchat, take a picture. Let us know if your friend is on the list for your Tulalip Heritage Hawks. Girls volleyball 2023.
yeah, there's not many high school programs that have a live broadcast. Like I don't know if our students and athletes realize how special this is to have be live for your community, your fans. I know these are all home games that we broadcast, but even last year when I went into a playoff game, we got to broadcast the playoff game. So those that couldn't make that trip up to Mount Vernon were able to watch it from home. And um, on the flip side, game film's so important. I don't know as much with volleyball how much you would watch game film, but I would imagine it's similar to other sports. Basketball, uh, last week after the boys' game, emailed Cookie and asked him for the game film link, and pretty soon all the boys were watching game film instead of doing their schoolwork in class. So I had to jump in and say, okay, game film is for after you finish your work. That's game film.
Yes.
But a tremendous tool, and they actually came out with a victory this weekend down at Charles Wright Academy. I think the score was 32-7.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's fun energy today at school with the big victory for the boys football team.
Yes.
I'll just attribute the fact that they got the game film they watched and what they needed to improve on. But, no, I was an athletic director for a couple years in Royal City, Washington, which is in Eastern Washington,
Oh,
and
nice.
at the time I was there, we were not credit to me at all. The program was well established, but we were the winningest high school football program in the entire nation.
Holy.
And the one thing I gleaned, well, two things I gleaned from that. Number one, your boys got to be in the weight room. Weight room is where wins and losses are made in the off season. And then number two, game film. All the we had 75 or 8 kids on our team, and for a 1A level school, that's a lot of kids to be out there. And every kid, every break, every lunchtime during football season, they had their phones out and they had a huddle account. And they were watching game film,
Wow.
and yeah, so those two things I think are really huge in creating success on the football field, from what I gathered.
Oh, yeah. Especially here in volleyball. I'm sure as much practice as these girls had. Oh, number 11, just short of the volleyball there. Ariana McLean.
Good athletes out of there, not afraid to use your knee pads there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're there for.
Yes.
Protect your knees, but get on the ground there and make your best effort.
Looks like Haley G to serve again. It's got like a curve to that. I don't know. They call it a splitter in baseball when it kind of slowly drops down. It's like it comes up top like a top spin, slows down a little bit towards the end, right into the middle there.
Yeah, that forward rotation is ideal
Mhm.
for a serve because it gets over the net and kind of, like you said, like a split finger. Just drop the bottom, drops out of it.
Just short by number 4 there. It's Tulalip by Tegan Anderson Shotbell.
Well, Haley Grigoriev is on a roll here. 3 aces in a row.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to return one. Pass it up. Put a stop to Haley's run.
The thing is, if you get in a good rhythm with serving, it's hard to lose that rhythm sometimes. So we get a good stop here for Tulalip. Hopefully, stop the momentum here at Fellowship Christian as they have 4 points to none.
Yeah, it's kind of like a shooter. A shooter gets on a run and
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden they can't miss. And
Mm-hmm.
serving's a lot the same, right? Get on a good run of serves, and Haley's put 5 in a row together right now. So
It's fans getting involved, helping roll the ball back, trying to get to Lady Hawks here to roll it back under the net. Remember, rolling the ball under the net, not throwing.
We're not throwing the ball. Oh yeah, in PE volleyball, you don't have that rule. You're gonna have volleyballs going all around the gym,
Oh,
right off of Heaven's
Akira.
arm, and looks like Tegan's head.
I think it even got a piece of our camera guy. He's on right over there. Looks like number 11 here to serve Haley G for her 7th serve of the second game here in Tulalip. Set back early. She sets it for number 5 to go over and hit it.
Good effort
Oh,
by Savannah there to get a hand up.
looks like Savannah was coming over to help number 6, Ray Lee, on the defensive side here. As you can see her go over to the right side. And it looks like number 5 just barely got it to the right side there.
Oh, monster serve there.
Another hard serve by Fellowship Christian.
Yeah, Gregoria really finding her groove here. 8 straight points in a row, and that's going to be a Lady Hawks timeout, it appears.
Good timeout by head coach Jamie Orth here to bring the girls in, maybe fix a defensive position, maybe get something rolling.
Yeah, defensive positioning and just really focusing, returning a volleyball serve, especially the ones that are coming like Haley serving here. It really takes a lot of focus and attention, and you got to have your eye on the ball, looking all the way into contact, and get your feet in the right position too, which can be a challenge when the ball's coming at you that hard.
Some board of directors in the house tonight. Hazen in the building. Also, a lot of other people here in the building. I don't say, next time I'll just say some trial members in the building. Anyways, Fellowship Christian here also in a huddle. Both teams, when they go into huddles, are in huddles. Here talking about what's going on here in the rest of game 2. Tulalip TV. Remember, tune in.
Well, the nice thing too, I'm pretty sure all these games get archived. They're readily available at any time after the broadcast.
Oh yeah.
So if you missed the game tonight, you can check on the website tomorrow, and it should be up.
Good tip over by Ray Lee. Oh, good pass, good set.
Nice job.
Oh, just short by number 1, Erica D.
Well, whatever Coach Orth said to our girls seemed to work right there.
Yeah, it sure
good pass
did.
to the front. Rayleigh tips it over to keep the ball in play. Really good teammate.
Good defense setup here by Tulalip here. Ray Lee to serve. Oh.
Good effort by Savannah there on the deflection.
Sometimes my mind goes into that when I play volleyball. I instinctively try to grab it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it was, when I play basketball, you gotta grab the rebound. I think I make that mistake sometimes too. Number 5 from Fellowship Christian here to serve.
Just out of the bounds
Just
there.
out of it. Looks like Tulalip here to catch. Some fire here coming into game 2, or I should say set number 2. I believe that's how they
refer to it.
Yeah, how
set
they refer.
2.
Looks like ready to serve.
Ray Sedano with her first serve of the evening results in a Tulalip Lady Hawks point. So we're
Successful serve.
Yeah, 9-3, and we got a pretty young team. Looking at the ages here, 3 sophomores, 2 freshmen, and a couple seniors there. So a lot of optimism and hope for the future of this Lady Hawks volleyball program.
Just a little confusion there on the Tulalip part of what was out of bounds. There is a lot of lines on the court. If you're tuning in here, make sure look at these court. This court. Some people may be confused on what lines there are.
Yeah, looks like a pickleball line. Looks like a volleyball line, basketball lines, and then basketball lines from the other court. So.
Just short there on Tulalip's part. But it's okay. There's still plenty of points here left in this set. Looks like the ball was actually kicked this time.
If you're wearing a blue shirt, you can kick it across the set. Only for the blue shirts, the officials.
Number 13 to serve for Fellowship Christian.
Good pass by Rayleigh to keep it in
Good
play.
set. One more hit to make it over the net.
Evan over the net. Good job there, ladies.
Ooh, good pass. Oh, just short. Tegan Anderson almost got that second pass off there. It looks like she was intending the pass to go to Savannah.
Good effort by Ray there.
Very great effort. Next serve is actually on the board. Just short by number 7, Ray. I believe the team has the momentum in them. Just got to get one. Got to see it go through. Got to get 1 point, and then you see it. Number 13 to serve here for Fellowship Christian.
Good pass by Rayleigh.
Oh,
Evan tries to tip it over and just short of getting over the net there.
looks like she signified that she hit it twice on accident.
Yeah, the only time you can touch it twice is if you're blocking and deflect it. Then you can hit it again. I think technically the block is the defensive side of the ball, and then but on offense you can only obviously three touches per side. These little details in the game that you pick up if you watch it.
Looks like number 13 here has foresight, making the score 15 to 3 or 15 to 4. That point was actually out of bounds. I apologize. Number 4 substitutes out for number 15 of Tulalip Heritage Hawks, Lily Jefferson, subbing in to serve. Looks like there's some confusion at the score table here. Waiting on the word for the officials here. Looks like Coach Jamie Schuler. I think there was a
Confusion on the substitution,
Yeah.
possibly. Oh, I think it was. It appears it was the wrong person serving. He's I heard number 9 from the scorers table, so it must have been Savannah's turn to serve, and Lily stepped right in to serve that.
Number 1 set to serve here, Erica Diemtrich.
Yeah, as the official has to get them in the correct order. When you submit your lineup, you have a serve order 1 through 6.
You know, when I'm watching on TV, this angle that we currently have on the TV, I'd always wonder where those cameras look like. Now I'm getting finally get to see what they look like.
Oh yeah, you get to see live action there.
Yes. Float up to get it over the net. Christian trying to use all 3 hits here.
Oh, left-handed hit.
That was a whirl. Lefty lemon.
That was a
say.
awkward, but it ended up working for Fellowship.
Looks like number 1 again, Erica 2 serve it once again for Fellowship Christian. Again with the drop serve.
We have a timeout for our Lady Hawks to give Coach Orth a chance to give a little pep talk and maybe correct some things she's seen from the sideline. So
sometimes, you know, when you're watching, you're like, oh, I can make this play probably if I was trying. That volleyball's coming in fast.
Oh, it's a whole different world when you step in on the court.
Yes,
there. It may look easy from the sideline, but it's
not at
definitely a whole new world. You get somebody serving across from you that can really bring it and get that downward action on the ball. It's challenging.
So actually, our Lady Hawks are this is their 3rd game of the season. Remember, also next Monday we'll have another game here at Tulalip Heritage High School. Monday, September 25th at 5 o'clock. Similar time, I believe, next week. We're coming off a loss to Grace Academy and also a loss to Sept Christian. Hopefully, some come back in this game late against Fellowship Christian.
Yeah, next Monday we'll be back here announcing once again. This will be live on the live stream from Tulalip TV, Tulalip News.
We'll be juniors.
Yeah. We might be professional by the time the season's done. I mean, at the rate we're going. Yes.
It looks like Tulalip here to set up. Actually, it looks like there's a little confusion on the scoreboard there. I believe it is 19-4.
This falls right in front of Savannah there. A score of 24. Fellowship has the lead.
Looks like Rayleigh going to Savannah there to give her some effort there and some lifting her up. That's always something you can see in leaders here on the Tulalip side of the ball. Got some great teammates, great leaders, always showing up regardless and having a great time. Looks like Fellowship Christian used all three hits just out of bounds. Actually, a little bit more than close.
A little bit long there on that one.
Number 12, Heaven Ayuk's to serve. Got it over the net. Fellowship Christian used three. One,
Almost a
two.
carry there.
Just almost point for Tulalip there. Looks like we're rotating here. Actually, let's see what's happening. Oh, yeah, I apologize. That was a point for Fellowship Christian. The ball was out of bounds according to the officials. Second to three here to serve Fellowship Christian.
Just wide.
Did that make it in? See it here on the replay.
Just a hair outside there.
So
The official.
Tulalip here to serve. Hey, that replay is handy.
Oh, just out of the reach of Savannah there.
Like we were saying, that depth perception of the volleyball is something that makes this game just a very difficult game to master.
Yeah, our behind the scenes crew out there in the broadcast area does a really good job of getting us replay action when necessary. So shout out to those guys, all the behind the scenes and the setup. I think that shows up about 4 hours before we actually start a contest. So there's a mile's worth of cables to run and cameras to set up,
Yes.
and then the production back there. I'm sure you've had a chance to go back there. There's 17 different TV monitors and computers and a bunch of buttons and switches. I don't know what those things do, but they all know what they do and do a good job for us.
Sometimes we have like two knobs and I get overwhelmed sometimes with the knobs we have.
Yeah, exactly. We got a score of 23-8 for Fellowship right now. 2 points away from set number 2 being done.
In volleyball, you can get a redo if it falls short.
Tiriana coming out with a big serve. And the official, little confusion
Point
there.
for
The
Tulalip.
flag went up and then went back down. As you see, the official points down with the flag. That means the ball's going to point up. The ball's out.
I think one of the best serves we've seen all night.
Yeah, I think that was Tiriana, like I was saying last week, is quite an athlete. You know, her sister, I think her sister's just practice to become eligible. I had a chat with her after the game last week and asked her why she wasn't out there. And she said, "Oh, I don't know." And I said, "You're a good athlete. You should be playing for this Lady Hawk team." So I started in the gym earlier and had a brief talk with Coach Orr. It sounds like just 1 or 2 practices left for her to become eligible to play. So that'll be good to see Adriel out here.
Getting your practices are very important.
Yes, getting your practices in are very important.
Looks like we have a 3-point momentum here, shifting our way here. Number 11 here for Tulalip to serve.
Oh, another close one there. We'll see what the replay camera shows if they got that angle.
Just out of bounds here.
Out of bounds. Yep, there we go. Just out of bounds there, right at the 3-point line of the basketball court. But
Tiriana to serve once again. On a roll here.
she is
5 in a row here for Tulalip. 13 to 23. Only 10 down in set number 2 here at Francis J. Sheldon Court in Tulalip.
Tiriana really establishing herself as a dominant threat there from the service line. Did not like that toss up.
Serve number 2 here.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, ah, just short of Tulalip.
Yeah, that was a good run for Tiriana behind the service line. 5 or 6 points for our Lady Hawks with her.
Number 11, the Fellowship Christian 2 serve, Haley G. I believe Haley is one of their more common servers for Fellowship Christian.
Yeah.
I think I've seen her up there quite a bit.
Yep. So
So
that'll bring the end to game 2, set 2, by a final score of 25-13. Fellowship. We have a 3-minute break here.
do you get to choose your servers in volleyball?
No, you have to go in the service order. So
Okay.
when you submit your lineup for the game or the set, you establish a service order, and then when you sub in, the person that you sub in for, you take their service order spot. And there's got to be some strategy there. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a volleyball coach, but I don't know what the strategy would be. I know what I would do if I was setting my lineup. I'd put my best server first,
Yes.
so they would have the most opportunities to serve throughout the game, depending on how many points were scored.
Lots of learning opportunities for the players, the coaches, a lot of people in the stands, and also us here commentating here in Tulalip. Lots of great things seen here on the monitor, and also in person.
A little bit cooler this evening, better than last week.
You know, I was going to say something in the first game, but I didn't want to jinx it as everyone walked in.
After 2 games, we can say that, right? After 2 games, we can comment on the temperature of the gym. And a funny story about Hazen. Last year, we had a before school barbecue thing, and he came in we had dinner, and typical traditional meal gathering, talking about big picture learning and what we were doing, and he couldn't believe there wasn't air conditioning in this gym, and I'm like, "Yeah, this is a school district. This is not the tribe property.
Yeah,
this is we're running on thin funds here. Like, you could kick us some money. We'll get an AC put in here, Hazen.
Oh yeah, we'll find someone. I'll get out there and start selling some Krispy Kremes if I gotta get some HVAC.
There you go. There you go.
Set up here, almost ready, getting the team ready for set number 3 here. Remember, in volleyball, it is the first 2-3 or best of 5.
Best of 5. So
yes,
first to get 3 wins. As we see a future Lady Hawk there on the video screen.
Coach Jamie drawing up some rotations. Also, players from Tulalip in the house here in the stands.
Yeah, our football crew there.
Yes.
They better be thinking about getting to practice. I think practice starts at 6. And they don't look ready to go to practice.
No, they don't. Looking like they're enjoying every second of this game. Maybe that's just something they're doing. They're hanging out, having a good time, and I think they look like they're pretty relaxed. They know they're going to make it on time.
Well, looking down there, I know, let's see, Paulo is Rayleigh's brother, and then Hazen Shotwell is Tegan's brother. Takala, Black Tomahawk, is Savannah's brother, and Adrian Leanne there is Lily's brother. So little family support. Come out and support your sisters and what they do, because I'm fairly certain the sisters have spent years supporting the brothers.
Yes.
I have 3 kids of my own, and we support each other in what we do, and no complaints. Well, we absolutely don't complain, but that doesn't always happen.
Looks like actually might have jinxed it, because it looks like now the boys are
exiting stage left, stage forward for us, and we got to practice. Should be a fairly easy practice for the day on a Monday. Get loosened up and recovered from the the beating to your body on Saturday.
Yes, looks like Abby to serve. Starting off with a great serve for Tulalip. Just out of bounds. Good play by not hitting the ball as it was going out of bounds there. Number 16, Abby from Tulalip, just made the great IQ play. Just missed the volleyball. Looks like she jumped up and barely, barely missed it. But you know what? That's a point for Tulalip. Tulalip 1, Fellowship Christian 0. Ooh, just looking like another out of bounds play for number 11 to serve for Fellowship Christian. Haley G. Serve once again. I believe game winning serve in set number 2. Oh, volleyball almost up in the stands.
Yeah, we were talking about that last week. Heads up in the stands, right? Heads up. Flying objects. Like a foul ball in baseball. Heads up.
Yes. And a volleyball is much bigger than a baseball.
But I almost think I'd rather take a volleyball to the face than a foul
Yes.
ball to the face.
Oh, 100%. Those balls are going like 90 miles an hour. Sometimes
Well,
faster.
now with the technology, exit speeds and launch angles and all that stuff. Seeing, I was watching the home run derby, exit speeds of like 108 miles
Oh
an
my
hour off of the
goodness.
bat.
Fellowship Christian with an ace there. Set number 3 as Fellowship Christian leads 4-1 here in Tulalip. Haley G to once receive the ball again to serve it. You look at the situation, maybe Tulalip is dialing up a defensive scheme for Haley's serves.
And she has just been a dominant force for Fellowship on the service line. I don't know if I'd want to step out there
No.
and receive a serve from her right now.
I'm glad I'm up here talking with you.
Yeah, me too.
Tulalip so far with Fellowship Christian and Grace has dealt with their fair share of good servers coming in here.
Yes. That's key. Having a couple girls that can get it over the net, nice, hard, solid serves within the core of play goes a long ways.
Great play here by the replay team showing that net camera. Just for number 15, and that was a kickball into the stands. Gotta be attention here.
Can you play soccer on the volleyball court?
I think you get maybe more points.
I don't know. That was a full out boot.
Tulalip still in this game, 3-5. Fellowship Christian using 2 hits so far, maybe one more to get over the net. Oh, just almost short. You might almost think maybe that could have went out of bounds, but maybe it couldn't have. And that's what that diving effort is always praised in my book.
And I don't know if you noticed that, but on that particular play, Fellowship was setting up on both sides to hit, and the center gets to choose either a back set or a second shoot. That makes it awfully challenging to defend if you don't know who's going to make the hit. And so some of those minor details of the game as we progress in our volleyball program here that we'd like to see our girls progress to. Set forward, set back, big hitters on both sides.
Fellowship Christian here to serve. Oh.
On a volleyball note, on the from our alma mater on the college level, I think I saw that WSU volleyball came up with a big win this weekend, and they're ranked number 11 in the country or something.
Wow,
so yeah,
number 11 now.
Yeah,
that's very impressive. Also, their program is looking good. True and true on all their sports. Just a shame that Pac-12 will be sadly dissolving this year.
Have a timeout here on play. Yeah, the Pac-12 dissolving is kind of a saddening, frustrating thing, especially look at the football rankings. You got Washington leading the pack there. As much as I don't like to see that, I'm happy that Washington team's up in the top 25, and I think 8 out of the 12 schools are in the top 25, which makes you wonder what certain schools are thinking to leave that conference.
Someone bring them into a conference. Here in Tulalip, we have families, friends, relatives here supporting their family members, their friends, reversed order. We've got a packed house almost here in Tulalip. people here excited to watch their Hawks and their Fellowship Christian girls. Is it Fellow Christian? Are they? What is their mascot? It looks like a bird of some sort.
Eagles, maybe? Maybe
Yeah,
the Eagles?
might be the Eagles. So we got a bird volleyball game going on. Hawks, Eagles,
Well,
or
I stand corrected on the rankings for WSU volleyball. They're actually number 7. They
number
were
7.
they were
Wow,
11 last week and number 7 this week. So
dang. Number 5, just short
trying
of
to
the net.
trying to keep some volleyball current events in here. We can't just talk about football and
Yes, yes.
make it relevant to the sport we're watching. So yeah, and if it'd be cool if some of our girls would have the chance to even go down to Washington and watch Division 1
Hmm.
college volleyball. It's a electrifying environment, exciting, electrifying.
Looks like Fellowship Christian managed to get over the net.
Good
Great
communication.
communication.
Yep,
Oh, just tipped it.
Early tips it over. Oh shoot!
Oh,
That was an exciting volley there.
yes.
Good effort by our girls. Looks like they've settled down a little bit, playing together. You see Ray Lee run around giving her a high five.
Look,
Good
just
tip
tipped over
there.
here. Looks like she was ready on the defensive side. Great effort there by,
Abigail Guerrero,
yes.
Abby,
Looks like number
one of our,
13
one of
to
our
7.
senior leaders.
Number 13 to 7. Addison Forsyth here for Fellowship Christian. Number 22, Katia Myronetz to sub out as referee here. Make sure it's in order. Substitution is in. Number 13 is now set to serve for Fellowship Christian. The score is 10-4 here in Tulalip TV, set number 3. Looks
Good,
like the ball
good job by Ray Lee there to just make a pass back over the net and get reset on the defensive side.
oh,
Just off of Tijuana.
just running back there, almost got number 15 here, Lily. Almost got the ball there. Number 13 again to serve for Fellowship Christian. Score 11-4. Running serve here. A little bit of a confusion. Ace there for number 13. Quite the turnout tonight for both audiences on both sides of the court today. Serve is up. Oh,
Just off Abby there.
you never know if those volleyballs are going to creep back in inbounds. Good effort.
We'll have Kaylana Freiberg subbing in for Abby there. Yeah, another full stands tonight. Good to see our community come out and support our girls.
Looks like now Tulalip to serve Ray Lee to hopefully get some points going here for Tulalip. 5-13.
Abby's back in the game now. Interesting substitution. Quick sub out. Quick sub
Mm-hmm.
back in.
Quick breather. Just
Really
over the
just
net.
over the net with an underhand serve on kind of a line drive. But hey, it doesn't matter as long as it gets over the net.
Oh, looks like the volleyball just in play there. The ball was actually hit by number 1, Erica Deemstrick, here on the replay cam. Looks like the ball was just hit over on that great one. The ball went back pretty far back, and looks like it was almost out of sight. Looks like a good point for Tulalip. Just short, though. Great support by her teammates. Number 1, Erica to serve. One more hit. Oh, it's hard to know where everybody's at in this sport because you're too busy looking up at the volleyball all the
Yep,
time.
yep. We were talking about that earlier. How communication is key for
Mm-hmm.
our girls to know where everybody's at and kind of play your spots in your areas. And rotations are so important in this game. And not only knowing where you're going, but knowing where everybody else is going too, so you know where to pass the ball. We're going to score 16-5. Fellowship Christian lead in this third set.
Erica Diemtrich just served. Looks like she just dropped it right in the middle front.
Good effort there by Tiriana.
Great.
And a
Yes, great effort.
timeout for our Lady Hawks.
Looking for that momentum that we had in set number 3. We had those serves going. We definitely felt like we had something going. We could definitely catch fire at any moment.
We could use a little bit of that back, a little of that momentum come back our way as we finish out this third game.
Another key timeout here, hopefully to just pump up the team with the remaining 30 seconds left in the timeout.
Spark a little bit of fire underneath our Lady Hawks and get it back here. Hopefully, we can see a turnaround like it was in the third game last week against Grace. They found their spark and were able to make it a very competitive third game, even though we lost the entire match 3-0.
You know, it's getting kind of heated in here when all the fans are using their fans. Little ones here in the games as well. Staying warm.
You hear the extended buzzer in the background. Remember last week they couldn't figure out how to get that thing to shut off.
Yeah, that was obnoxious. Number 1, Erica, to serve for Fellowship today. Oh, just dropped in, coming from the bottom. But as soon as it passes the net, just kind of really goes down the sand. You got to really be able to dive in those situations. Nothing Tulalip can't handle here today. Looks like the ball's up. Needs 2 more to get over the net. Oh, just didn't make it over. The thing about that is it's just a matter of just a little bit more pressure from your wrists could make such a big difference.
Yep. A little more solid contact, more directional in your pass.
Looks like that was a little reach over the net there, but another point for Fellowship Christian.
Yeah,
Great.
let's see if the replay shows the Fellowship hand over the net.
Looks like that's what we got this net cam for.
Nope, she was good.
Apologize there, number 24. Great play by Masha Myronets.
Just like the end zone cam in NFL, there's no doubt her
Yep.
hand was on the right side of the net and completely was within the rules of the game.
Net cam brought to you by Tulalip TV.
Oh, there you go. We can put a sponsorship on the net cam
Yeah,
to
you
raise
can.
money so we can get air conditioning in the gym.
Yes.
So bid goes out to the highest bidder and to have your name on the net cam.
It is.
I don't know what Cody and Robert think about our brainstorming ideas back there in the trailer.
I hope they're enjoying it. As number 3 here sets Deanna Vets here to serve. Oh, just short by number 7.
Total random side note, so we're almost 22-6 here. We have at school this week, we have our first Leaving to Learn opportunity, which is Big Picture Learning is big on leaving to learn, what we commonly call a field trip, but we have field trips with a purpose. And we're actually going to entire school to the Hebald Cultural Center. So started off right, so we honor the past and get to know our history, and then our Tulalip tribal members are doing a kind of a family tree genealogy project and take advantage of the resources there at Hebald and type in your tribal ID and kind of see where your roots are from. And so excited for that coming up this week. We're going to walk, so it's going to be a little exercise involved. A little PE in the morning, and then we'll PE in the afternoon, and take our kids over there. So excited for that coming up this coming week on Thursday.
Fellowship Christian here.
Ooh, good effort by Ray.
Looks like the volleyball went right, almost at the camera
right
guy.
at the camera guy. So this will bring us to set point, game point for this third game. You see Rayleigh and Tiriana both making a great effort there. Definitely not lacking in the effort and the energy and positive nature on our team. Always good to see.
Yeah. Great observation there. The effort is unmatched today.
Being a coach most of my life, and most of my adult life, I've coached or been around athletics, and I just tell our athletes there's only two things you can control, and that's attitude and effort. The other things are kind of out of your control. So if you can come with those two things, then good things generally happen. So as we see that last play there, Ray and Ray ran into each other. So hopefully Ray's okay. Maybe shooken up just a little bit and just going to walk it off as we look to finalize this game. Like you said, best of five. So the first three games win it. First one to win three wins the match, and share the middle of the court and then shaking hands there. So we will be back here next Monday.
Yes, we will be back here next Monday, and we'll actually be facing this out right here, so I can make sure you guys. Shoreline Christian High School, Monday, September 25th at 5 o'clock p.m. Remember to check us out here on Volleyball TV. The same way, same place you guys listened to us last time. Listen to us again. Um, yeah, Lady Hawks played great today. Here are a lot of good replays here. Lots of great things to pull from this game, although there was a loss. Some great effort that we definitely showed tonight.
Yep, definitely. Nice effort by our girls, and just this year looking for constant improvement as we close it out. I want to wish you guys all a good evening. Dom, second time in the booth together. I think we got a little bit of some stuff working here and learning the game, and so it's always a pleasure to work with you. And we will see you guys all next Monday night at 5 p.m. right here at Francy Sheldon Court.
Signing off. Wait.